Let me know if you want to try like chatter or any of that type of stuff. I'll try to keep them cold water. Don't miss a beat. Battery. See that little brush pile over there? All along that pipe, and that little jet that goes across kind of right in front of you. But all that's like a little hole, like a deep little hole. But along that pipe, man, I've had big ones come out right there too. Yeah, that's a real good spot over there. 7 foot, 6 to 7 feet fish, 200 pounds, deep mud. He literally, I was like, I think I'm gonna die. I'm really surprised not one fish is bitten yet. Anything swiped at it? What? That it does, Chris. Hold on, bring it over here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought that was a fine cast, my bad. I tend to go to trees.
Yeah, just across that pipeline.
You got your rod over there?
You got another rod. Maybe you fill it with another rod and barely cast that bladed rig you got. What kind of line is that?
Oh, it's real light.
Or grab the rod I gave your dad and cast that one. Maybe you can pull that branch over to you. You got a pair of pliers? Take with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Dad. Might need that pole because I got it stuck in a tree again. You said I have to walk over the pipeline?
Yeah. Yeah, just watch your step. There's 2 pipes. Oh yeah, it's real easy. Let's see here. All right. Oh, is it raining where you're at, Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that chatterbait loves trees too. All right, let me get this taken care of. Get it over close to the end of it as you can. Yeah. Right by the lure, yeah. There we go. Indiana Jones over here.
Yeah, I'm trying. Come on.
There you go.
Oh,
You'll get it. That hook will grab some. Don't hit the branch above it.
yeah. Trying not to.
There you go. Keep looking. Come up to the bait a little bit. The lure. There you go. Right there.
Oh my goodness. Y'all just gonna have to resume fishing. You wanna use one of my poles?
Oh, no problem.
Damn.
Try to swing it through a little bit. There you go. Wait, you might go. There you go. That's money right there.
Oh, I got.
Oh, you got the line? Cool. I'll let my line kind of grab it if you can, pull it to you. Maybe you can pull that branch hard enough to pull it over to you. Ooh. Can you get the branch close enough so you can grab it? whip back and stick you.
Yeah.
I don't know how much stuff. Yeah, there you go. Maybe bend it back. There you go. Branch still got a little life in it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it sure so does.
Use your shirt like this.
Yeah.
Kind of wrap around the line. That way it doesn't cut your fingers. Look, it's just hanging on by one little prong, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
And then maybe if you walk back, it might just break loose in that damn thing. As long as you don't cut your finger, then.
God damn.
I'll need your mom kicking my butt.
Really trying to think of another way. 'Cause
This is a lost cause, you know?
here, I'll let it loose. You want me to let it go?
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot you got all that slack. I could just let go of the tree, but it's...
I'm getting this back. I don't care if it's the last thing I do.
Ooh. That's what I'm saying, you want to be real careful, you don't want to get cut. Try to cast it. Go about 2 feet from the lure up the branch to the bigger part of it. Yeah. Yeah, don't go over that top one.
Yeah, that was scary.
We might just have to cut it off.
Man, I really don't want to do that though. I really want that lure now.
Try to grab the tip of that branch behind. Oh yeah. You can just snap the branch. I mean, you get it. I do it or whatever, but otherwise, the branch, I'll take off and rail down here.
Alright.
Slash.
Now it's tangled in my other line. There we go. Then, alright, well now it's out. Hopefully we'll get this one back.
Yeah, we'll move down. I'll get this one packed up, and we'll move down to that next section. Did that one come off?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good work on that.
Thank you, man. Sorry about that.
No problem. It happens. You don't know how many times I've been down here cussing and what. A lot of times when it's less expensive lures, I'll just break it off. And yeah, you guys want to move down? All right, let's move down there. Let me get this swim bait tied on. All right. Yep, I got the one from last week too, Jackson. Stop here. There we go. He's got another rod. Yeah, that's a good little spot too with what he has in his hand. That's the murder kit right there. But as the temperatures change and the season moves on, it could change in an instant.
Nope.
You heard something?
I saw a bass a minute ago. He hit the water right by the pipe.
Oh, did you? Did he hit?
I threw right over there at him and
None. He kind of came out of the water a little bit.
oh yeah.
That's a good sign, though. It may be a carp. The carp love to get froggy out here. It's weird. Big carp, like I said, will come out of the water. Like right behind you, all along that pipeline and around that brush ring right there, they hit. And at the end of the pipe where you walk across. A lot of times you can almost just jig it underneath you along that pipe, and they'll come up and just smash it. I've done that a few times just like throughout here.
So do you do many of these like guided fishing things?
Huh?
Do you do many of these guided fishing? Do you bring people out? Or?
Not really. I have for like gar and whatnot.
Right.
She put this one was she did I guess an auction for the band.
Yeah.
And whatnot. I was like, yeah, I'll take somebody out the room. There's another spot. It's kind of down the road. It's a big, massive pond where there's more quantity than quality. There's like a million bass, but they're all like 2 pounder under.
Right.
See that pipe where I said it hit way down there? I just against it almost with this reel. Real good. See I'm going over that gauge. Yeah, we'll try to put it down. Get more to we can do some big bomb casts, cover a lot of water with less trees. Not. Like I said, sometimes I'll come here and it'll be slow. Way back when you get back over here. It's weird.
You need me to carry anything, Zach?
No, I got everything.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I just laid that one down in there. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go back the way we came, kind of take the quote-unquote trail.
I just had to look up and we're coming in here and y'all was gone.
Yeah, it's like, what? Hello, hello. Smoke signals. Got like a gas, I don't know if they're scouting holes for the gas line that they're running through there. I thought I heard a machine. They got like a big tracked vehicle. Never seen it down here moving. I've seen it down here, but almost sound like they was out in the forest moving with it or something. Technically, you can drive down here, but I don't ever come down that hill. You just never know. It start raining, and
Oh, yeah.
you can see how steep that is. Yeah. I've been fishing along this bank before and look over and I see a family of big hogs. I chased like a 200-pound boar up into the forest over here one time.
Nice. Yeah, we're used to those hogs out in East Texas.
Yeah. Where y'all from?
Right out there.
Where y'all from?
Well, he was born in, it's really east, it's basically Jasper, Texas.
Yeah.
That's where his parents live, and they got a little pond out there that we fish on.
Oh yeah.
That's what I grew up fishing on.
You ever catch bass and bring them out there and let them go?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we catch a lot of bass in there. It's never anything big at all.
Yeah. So is that tree? Yeah, we can cut across right here. The bank actually opens up pretty good over here. Pretty sure that's it. So that's that. Okay, yeah, right there. Cool. That's why I think somebody got my damn lure. It was hanging in that tree. Yeah, all along the bank right here in front of us. This stretch is usually real good too. As I got a wake bait stuck in my ass over here. Put this damn phone down.
Need some
I'll
pliers?
go. Yeah, you got pliers in here?
I was gonna do grab mine.
Nope, that was a cheek. Yeah, and barb went all the way through my pants, huh?
That sucks.
There we go. Right.
Oh, no, I have some. Do you need some?
Yeah, the bulk of the fish that I've caught here have been along this bank right in front. Just all throughout the middle too. It's a little easier to cast here.
True that.
And it's easier to get to grab anything that maybe hit a bush or something. What do we got on there? The chatterbaits. And I rigged up. I've been having so much luck with topwater and everything else. I ain't been doing a whole lot of swim baits, but they may be biting swim baits too. So if we do want to switch, I rigged up a good weighted swim bait.
Dang.
7.0 hook. That thing looks real too, man. 6th Sense been coming out with some realistic looking baits. It's nice. There we go. So try to throw the top first just to see if we can get them off the top water. That's always the funnest. Am I going too far back or what? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Yeah, those are nice to cover water with, those heavier speedways and stuff. This is usually where some of the biggest ones are at. See, during the spawn, they'll start to come into like the shallow areas, and they'll do their beds. The males will sit on the bed and just fan it and protect the babies, the hatchlings and whatnot. So a lot of times, every bass you catch, the real aggressive ones, you'll see their tails all red with sores on it. And they might barely have a tail left. They spent that whole spawn sitting on the bass bed. There you go. I'm always on high alert when it comes to topwater because that's what you want to catch too, as far as like, you try to catch it on video. Ooh! Yeah, that was perfect right there. I try to go out and then I bring it into the bank.
That's what I'm trying to do,
yeah. And yeah, it's perfect when you bring it in slow like that because a lot of times it'll be right in front of you. It's wild. I would really be surprised if they ain't hitting these damn topwaters. Like I said, if not, we'll just put the topwaters down and go underwater.
Yeah.
Heavily. You're bringing it like over their beds. We're like, what the hell? Nuh-uh, not in my house. Boom! And they come out and you'll see them shoot out too. You'll just see the flank or side flank.
That pole is so nice.
I was just about to say, the second I heard that.
You cannot get over how nice
it's a world of difference, isn't it?
It is. You sit here and cast all day, I don't even fish.
You see people online doing trick shots and all kinds of stuff with them.
Yeah, I could not do that.
Because when you got a heavier bait, like you're seeing, you can target it, I want to go right there and you get used to it. I think the casting football field just with the flick of a wrist. Especially with no wind.
Yeah, we got pretty lucky with that today. There's a nice little breeze, but
yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, something just popped all the way down where we just were.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to say it was a carp, but it didn't look like a bass.
Yeah, you never know. They come out to where you think they're bass. Like, don't get it twisted. These carp, they will come out like out of the water like a bass on Bassmaster.
Wow.
The magazine.
Ooh, God, that was too close. I'm gonna go right over that.
You might have to yank it right down. There you go. Sometimes it's when the lure hits the water.
As soon as it hits you.
Yeah, they see it and they go, whoa, boom, and they're on it. It's almost like, it's just the profile of it. They go, that's a fish, it needs to get eaten. I kicked my live on YouTube on it because you're wondering what the phone is. I don't know how many times I've caught a a good angle, like just having my live on my YouTube or whatever. Next thing you know, you go back, oh look, it caught the third person profile, such and such. See something you didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, invest in some good reels. You can get away. I mean, you could use any reel and rod.
Oh yeah.
You could put a good reel on a cheaper rod and it works pretty good too. When it comes to like the fast action, medium fast action rods with a good reel, when you hook up to a big fish and you know that you can't get away. I've got 35-pound braids on there.
Yeah.
With, I tied it properly. As long as you're tying your stuff properly, you got the right gear.
Yeah. I noticed when you tied this, did you just triple knot it?
On that one, I just hurried up and wung it because I know this braid. If I did that with any other line, I wouldn't just go ahead and tie it. No, usually I'll tie it, I'll go through it, I'll come back to it the same way I just did, create that loop, put my lure through that loop. It was a polymer knot or whatever. I'll put the lure through it, and then I'll just pull it tight, so it ties itself. And that's what I do with alligator gar. So when I'm really, like, you know what, I just don't want to take absolutely any chances whatsoever, like this big gar or whatnot, I'll tie the polymer knots. On this one, I just went around a few times, tied it. It may have been a bass, I think maybe close though. And stuff too, that thing whips. Here's what we'll do. We'll have you cast a couple, don't go by the tree, just kind of cast out a little bit, a few times with that. I'll put the swim bait on the one you have, so it'll reel perfect and you can kind of target it good while you're hitting with that chatterbait a little bit just to see. And then we'll swim bait. Oh,
Stop that real quickly.
It's a good area where you hit though, right along that bank, man. These banks are my money spots.
Yeah, I don't want to hook you or anything.
Oh no, my bad. I'm standing right in the way.
Yeah, my bad.
So with that chatterbait, let me get some bladed underspin. These right here work pretty good too. These underspins.
Oh, that's pretty.
Little weighted underspin. They like that dark, it seems like lately, so I'll throw that on that Abu Garcia if they're not hitting that chatterbait. See what they do. Let me swap that one out. Put that swim bait, because the second, if they start hitting on the swim bait, then it'll be all hands on deck. They'll be all over that stuff. Yeah, try that chatterbait a few times. I'll throw the swim bait on here. You guys got water and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay,
oh yeah.
Cool.
Do you need some?
No, it gets hot. Sometimes I'll forget to drink. Next thing you know, I'm stumbling around. Whoa, man. Oh, I need some water, Curious too. I want to see that swim bait in action. This is the one with that's got the chatter on it. I don't know if you want to try that.
Sure, might as well.
Cool. Come on, man. So usually, just real quick, I'll go, oh, you're fine. I'll go through it once, through it twice, and I'll grab it, create like that loop. I'll take that loop around it. This is like the most strongest knot no matter what you're fishing for. Pull it through, drop your bait through it,
Oh.
and you're done.
Hey, the only
That's
way
it.
I know how to tie is the way that my grandfather taught me.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
probably pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the basic
Yeah.
fast tie. That's all I know.
The old timers, man, they know.
Oh yeah. He knows everything there is about fishing.
Yeah. That thing just looks good.
Mm-hmm. That does look
Got
good.
some weight to it too.
I bet it does. So does your computer have to like adjust to the weight or?
Yep. Once you have the, like I said, when you're adjusting a reel like this, you feel no play in the, when you can loosen it. If I loosen this all the way up, this will be boom, 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 boom. So I don't even push the button at all. All I do is this, tighten it, and as soon as I feel no play and that spool going side to side, it's set for every weight, any bait. It ain't like this where you go, oh, this one's heavy, I need to adjust it and loosen it or such and such. And try to, just to see. That's got some weight on it, so you can.
Wow.
You'll be able to zip that thing damn near to the truck.
We're trying not to.
So be careful. You don't have to. Yeah.
Holy.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah.
This on right now because we don't know what's about to happen. Does it feel like it's moving good?
Definitely. Yeah.
I ain't put on this one before. Oh yeah, I can see the water. See that? Right along the bank, you can go anywhere.
Nice splash on
What I like about those big bays,
Yeah.
you target and put them anywhere. I don't see any bass seeing that thing not handling it. Try to do a little slower retrieve just to see maybe they might be down a little. They're all throughout the water column, but maybe it might trigger them a little shallower or deeper. God forbid, like let's say nothing bites the whole day. Like I'll literally, you guys come out with me gar fishing and for free for nothing, and I'll put you guys on some monsters like guarantee.
That's fishing right there. I mean,
Yeah,
I've had plenty of days
never
going out.
guaranteed, but the odds are. It'd be weird someday, that's for sure. That thing, oh, you love that? That thing's a missile. You do hook a good size one when we get them up close to the bank. They're so big, they'll thrash this and that, and they have a better chance of slinging the bait out and getting away. So just keep that tension on while I grab it.
I was gonna ask if you had a net or anything.
Yeah, I do, but I never really bring it down. I just step down and grab their mouth.
Yeah.
I'm so used to keeping the tension on them. But I caught a 15-pound flathead on this exact lure in a spillway a few weeks ago. And a gentleman was walking by. I'm like, I'm catching it. He's like, oh my God, what is that? He's like, a flathead. Oh, here, let me help you. And he grabbed my pole, and the first thing he did was he was gonna hold the pole, and I was gonna reach down and grab it. Like, he grabbed the pole, and he lowered it down to the fish's head. He let all the tension off. It goes, bye.
That sucks.
Yeah. Oh man, I was so mad. There's a video on the channel. You can kind of see how big it is out there, and you can see the wake of it and whatnot. But yeah, I was like, oh man, that's no problem, no problem. He's seen it though. Somebody's seen it.
Yeah.
And what I caught it on. So that was enough for me. I couldn't believe it. I thought I had to hang up on a log. And one thing about braid, if you get a little rat's nest, It's so easy to just grab
Yeah,
it. You can
it
literally
is.
grab the little knot with you and pull it out, and it'll pull right out.
I haven't got this thing tangled once.
Yep.
And I threw my other pole, my first cast on the other pole, it immediately got tangled.
With the regular, the
Yeah.
mono, light mono. Fish are playing hard to get today.
You getting anything down there?
Nope. You find some change, so
That's all I need. I don't want to get too close to that tree. It's too green.
Yeah, that big hook would be hard to get off that
Yeah.
thing. That thing ain't gonna let go anyway. One more catch with this one. Put that underspin on there. That would be so weird all of a sudden, because it's throughout the month, a lot of the fish. Huh? Oh, a tick? Yeah, this is tick zone, like from here all the way back. I don't know what it is. As soon as I get to this area, you'll see them.
Look, check
Look.
myself real quick.
Look.
Is that a tick?
Yep, right there. Look, pull my shirt up. They seem to, you're walking along that little ridge line. Sometimes they'll usually be up at the top of these things. I mean, I'll get home, I'll probably have 2 or 3 more. My girl will have to take off my back, and as I said, just strip the clothes down when you get home. And kick the boots off outside.
Yeah.
Put that underspin on. This one. That swim bait's got a little bit of dark on it, light on it, so it shouldn't be a color issue at all on that one.
Trying to keep it low and slow.
Yeah. This thing hard enough. You work weekends? Your mom
Yes,
said,
sir.
I think.
Yes, sir. Usually weekends. I don't work this weekend.
Yeah. Where you work at?
I work at a window and door company called Renewal by Anderson.
Okay,
I do sales.
that's cool. My best friend owns a garage door company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, out in Granbury.
In Granbury. I was about to ask if you needed another one.
Yeah, he's out in Granbury. Let's see, was it? No, this one. Do y'all work with like over, or what is it? Amwar, or it's a
I just.
garage door supply company?
No, I haven't heard of them. I honestly couldn't tell you a whole lot about where we get our supply from. I'm pretty bottom on the totem pole. I just
Yeah.
listen to directions, get paid.
Yeah. Sales. Are you inside or outside sales?
I do outside sales.
Oh, do you?
So I coordinate events for usually Arlington, but it's more like all of DFW.
Yeah.
I'll go across different events. I'm like a spokesperson for it, basically.
Oh, yeah. That was harder to cast. You might have to adjust. I got to adjust it. You just kind of got to whip it harder a little bit, but
Yeah,
not
it
too
takes a
much.
couple-
That's an underspin on it. It's got a dark profile with an underspin. Should draw some attention to it.
I've got accident.
I could jump over on the other side if you want to cast down this one.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Yeah. See how far that sucker went?
Hey,
I barely even looked at that.
what a cast. Wow.
See that?
That was nice.
Way down.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like something tagged this one.
What you got going on over there?
Shane.
I got one of the big stake umbrellas when I go gar fishing, one of the big like yard with a big stake in. I'll put that thing down with a bleacher seat underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
Rod holders right at my feet, and the cooler right next to me. They barely have to move.
That's the kind of fishing we like.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, if God forbid we don't catch anything today, I can take you guys out gar fishing for big gar for free for next, nothing.
Really?
Out there, it's in South Dallas.
Is it out of the Trinity?
Yep, Trinity River, and it's literally like where I go. Anytime I go, you'll sit there and you'll probably see a couple hundred gar. You'll see their backs coming off the water. It's just infested with gar, and it's just guaranteed run after run at those spots.
You ever keep any of them, or you release all of them?
I usually release them. I mean, there's people that cook them, and
Yeah, you can cook it like alligator.
yeah,
You can cook gar?
Yep.
Oh.
yeah.
It doesn't have quite the same taste
Yeah,
as
just-
alligator, but
Take a hatchet, take that fin off, take that top plate off the back from the fin all the way up. Take some big old back strap. You can imagine the back straps on them.
right, yeah.
It's like 4 foot, probably the real good ones to eat. They say.
Why doesn't Papa do that?
Papa doesn't eat gar.
Some of them guys are
Damn
old school.
gar.
Those are trash fish.
That's the trash fish.
It's
Try to
like,
throw one of them thing
quail?
away. Some of the Hispanic guys, they, no,
Right.
no. that's a party
Papa
tonight.
doesn't even care for catfish.
Yeah, true that.
So take the back strap and cut it like into slabs, and then either almost like a hush puppy or the flash fry it.
Oh, I love fried alligator.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
my
alligator?
favorite.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine it's too
Yeah.
far
With
from that.
cocktail sauce and everything, citrus. That's real good. It's that damn 7-0 hook on that damn swim bait. That thing's like a missile. I'm trying to see what in the world. I'm biting on something.
Well, if we don't catch anything today, I'll tell you, I'm definitely gonna come back to this spot at some point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Hudson out here.
So what land technically are we on?
Do they own?
What are we on? It's land.
I have no idea. As far as I know, it's the company that owns the either this
The spillway over there?
that's a lake. The company that owns that area, I don't know if they're building a subdivision around it, or this one right here. My buddy came down here a while back. That's weird. He never wants to come down here. But this is where I catch all the biggest bass. No, I don't want to burn the spot up too much, this and that. I'm like, dude, you never fish it, ever. You're not going to overfish something. I come down here maybe at the best once a week. And everything gets thrown back.
Yeah, exactly.
It might be creature bait, finesse, wacky rigs.
I'm just putting some random thing
Yeah,
on
I was
right
about
now.
to say right there, swim jig with a night crawl, with a crawler on it, crawl or whatnot. Something along the lines of like a swim jig, like these,
I'm just gonna be, yeah, that's like the bigger version of what
and
I
then
got.
throw a crawl on it.
So I'm
these.
probably gonna put on a bigger crawdad than what I have on right now. Yeah, I have a few of those.
That's a dark, oh, do you got these too? Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I think it might be, because they say that, what was that chatterbait I had?
Huh? Oh, did it really?
Let's get the top water back on the. That's the dark blue one. That's the one. That's why I put that blue on the dark, because they were hitting that speed wake. So the wake that's throwing off.
Yeah.
This speed wake is pretty much supposed to be like the heightened version of that. So I don't know, damn it. That makes me just want to put it right back on there. What do you think?
Might as well.
Let's put it back on there, man. Because this thing throws off a wake. We got one down there. We didn't bring it up here and show it to y'all, but they're starting to pick up. that on there, man. Put that on? Yeah. You're like, I got one. I bet that got his little adrenaline.
Oh yeah.
Got his adrenaline rolling. Especially when they hit up close. He already said, he's like, I was just about to bring it in real quick, and boom. That's when they'll hit it. They'll shoot off. They're hiding kind of on the bank, some of these fish. As soon as it gets near the bank, they'll shoot off that bank. You'll see them sometimes. Dude.
Oh, that was a big tick I just killed.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if y'all got animals, probably.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like my girl's like, nope, take it off. You're not coming in until you take it all off. The cats are not gonna get ticks because of you.
Yeah, we got 2 cats at home.
Yeah, we got 5 cats and a Great Dane.
Holy cow.
Yep. Before I got with the wife, I had 3. She had 2 cats. And no way in the world we're getting rid of any of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we got 5 cats now. I love them though, man. I've always had dogs. Cats, they're like a medicine.
They are.
They calm you down.
Cats are awesome. I love my cats.
Yep, that's a good sign. Start pulling them off the bank. Yeah, I mean, there's maybe 1 or 2 times I've been down here. Out of how many times I've had a day where it's like, man, really? Is something gonna? And then I start heading back usually, and it's just boom, boom. It's like, okay, now there we go. Like, where were y'all when I came back the first stretch? You know. That's cool. He caught. I'm glad he got it on that rat.
I'm happy we got one.
I'm telling you, or to get on Amazon. Anything you want is at Amazon. You know, you can just order any and everything. You know what I mean? Look up, start. You know, I don't know how many videos you watch or whatnot, but like wake baits, top water baits, it's like clockwork. June right now, anybody will tell you when it comes to top water, this is when they go crazy. They've been spawning. They're starving now. They're real aggressive, protecting their beds, and the stuff like this that'll piss them off. It should make you have a good day. Yeah, if you get a hit, let me know right away. I'll turn that camera on if I happen to be turned around or whatever. I'll try to capture all this for y'all too. All right. He said, "Let me see it, buddy." Survive. Got a good cop, buddy. Yeah, he got one. If they start hitting this, we know that they're just fired up. It's the weirdest biological thing. Sometimes it's literally like on a timer that we don't know nothing about. The last tick I pulled off me, he started biting me. I felt him bite me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You want me to look at your back?
No, you're fine. Usually there's nothing down like on the lower part.
No sir. A whole lot of nothing.
More often than not, they'll, like your dad said, 4 foot off the bank, you'll be out there. I've had them hit, all throughout everywhere, but there's something about when you get close to that bank next to their bed. And this is like the same time frame. Like we're fishing like my normal time frame that I do really well with. Like I said, usually if I've had no look by the time I come up here, such and such, it'll just be, as soon as I get back over to that spot where we spent a lot of time at, where you got hung up in the tree and stuff, that spot's usually just, you don't want to go home if there's so many down. Yeah. But you never know. There's been times where I technically should have left to go home, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to have to hear about it when I get home.
One more cast.
It's over and over, and then you'll catch the biggest fish, your personal best or whatever, like, oh my God, thank God I stayed this long,
Then you can't leave after that.
No. See that one yank.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's some of the light stuff too.
caught it on the
Yeah,
rat.
and I got another one too. I got a gray one with a pink tail that I've caught a lot of fish on too. I got the big whopper plopper we could try too. This one, if I brought that the same thing I did with this one last week. The week before I did it with the whopper plopper,
Nice.
the oversized whopper plopper.
Do you want to throw it on or?
Maybe I could put it on the other rod or something. Let's see. Yeah, let me put the whopper plopper on the red one. Let's see. So you watch like YouTube fishing videos and whatnot? Have you seen Tactical Bassin?
I don't believe
There's
so.
one on there called Tactical Bassin. They got some good, they like to do a lot of tips and tricks and da-da-da. And I found that more often than not, a lot of the stuff they have on there is accurate. As far as like, this is the color you want to be utilizing, you know.
Yeah?
If not,
Oh no, let me do that real quick. Oh, dad tip. Forgot to put sunscreen on my neck. It's gonna be a redneck after this.
yeah. Yeah, you don't realize how much that sun is really beating down till you get home. I've had this cam on my head with no hat, and it got like the holes on the sides, and I'll go home with like a camouflaged head.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, if you do come back down here, just don't really tell too many people about it.
No, I won't.
Just bring, you can bring like a buddy or just whatever, you know. I know how it is.
That's all I do is bring my friends.
Because then you can imagine what it's like when a bunch of people are in it. Then the chance when you come down here, it's already been overfished. You don't know, 2 other people might have left and casted everything under the sun, and now they're looking at yours like, really? Somebody else just tried that. That's what makes this spot so good. It's barely fished.
I'll make sure I will not bring my brother here.
Oh, he'll tell everybody?
He'll be here all day, every day.
Does he don't have a job?
No, he does. He just...
Does he fish his ass off?
Yeah, he loves fishing, and he'll fish for 8 hours without catching anything.
That's funny.
I won't do that. I'll fish for 4 hours without catching anything, at most.
What does he fish for usually?
He fishes for really anything. He likes catfish, bass, gar. So he fishes just about anywhere.
That's the speedway right now. Plopper, I have a feeling, man. Is that one? That?
String tied up on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That plopper makes so much damn noise and such a wake. I think that just really sets them off sometimes. Weird, because a lot of times you look at the plants, you don't see a damn tick all day, and then you look at yourself and there's 3 on your arm or something, you know?
I hate ticks. They're my least favorite of all. And I had a bunch of, I don't know if you're familiar with red bugs or chiggers. They're
like chiggers?
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
the same thing.
And high grasses and whatnot.
I had them all down my leg, on my foot.
Try that flopper. Yeah, they itch.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
more like itchy.
They're horrible. They're horrible.
I'm gonna turn this on, I don't know. Something's telling me. When they're on the flopper, they will go crazy on it.
Yeah, I think I saw you casting with something like this. Maybe
Yeah.
it was this exactly.
You might have seen a video where they were just exploding on that all day long. I think I did like a cartoony kind of thumbnail for the video. And bring it in at so you can almost hear it. Yeah, throw that water. That right there. Once in a while, if you do a little pause, and then take off, back off with it, that triggers them a lot too. And that thing's got a good weight to it to where
It's a really nice one.
it's easy to throw. And they're fairly inexpensive, and you're not really, if you're real good with casting it, you're not going to get hung up because it's on top of the water.
That's if you're good with casting.
Yeah.
I'm about 50-50.
I've had little bass come up and hammer that big thing too.
I caught a bluegill on that top water I was using earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, a few weeks ago. It was pretty funny. The bait was about the size of the bluegill.
Yeah, that's wild. Here, fishy, fishy. I would run it down this bank a couple times. Watch out for that tree. Yeah, there you go. I don't know how many I've caught throughout that stretch from there back to you. Should be able to pull it. Might be able to pull it right through there.
Hey, my first catch.
You can see his rat over there swimming back. My wife loves the sound of that thing. She's always laughing.
That is pretty cool. I usually like top waters that make a sound like that.
Yeah.
Like I had this one that had a spinner on the back, and it just about did the same thing this is doing.
Yeah.
I lost that sucker in a tree though.
It makes it that cooler too when you're out here and it's nice and quiet and one of them hits that thing. Because it's quiet and all of a sudden, doosh! Is that a snake?
Oh yeah, that is.
See it?
Yeah, what is that? Just a water snake? Yeah. Not a moccasin. Oh, wait, is that another snake?
Oh yeah, there's one over here too. We got double snakes.
That might be a moccasin. I want to say that is.
Dark color, it's probably a moccasin.
Yeah, and he's more under the water.
The whopper plopper brought the snakes out, huh?
See if I can catch him.
don't know how many times I've hooked one with
Really?
rattle traps, like what he was using at first, that rattle trap, and yeah.
What do you do at that
When you
point?
catch the easiest way to catch a snake, like if you just want to, you know, make a scene and show people
Oh,
or whatever, put a minnow on it, on your thing, get out there, you know, kind of ease over up above it, especially the real aggressive ones that are coming up to where you're fishing, dangle it in front of its mouth. It'll grab that fish. You don't have to hook the fish. It'll grab the fish with its fangs, pull them out of the water. And don't let the tension off of it, because the second its tail hits the ground, then it can use its tension to take its thing. Because you'll have it unless he shakes violently and gets off. Or you can take him out and show him to people, then as soon as he touches the ground, he'll get off.
Huh. That's pretty funny.
But they will grab that minnow every time. They will not ever do it.
My brother's the type to just reach down and grab it.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's 22,
Yeah.
about to be 23. I'm the youngest. And yeah, I mean, if I see a snake, I'll look at it, but I don't care to touch him.
I'm scared of snakes, kind of like, but I like to catch them. I'm fascinated by them.
It's good to be scared.
Yeah.
I mean, especially out here where water moccasins and water snakes look very similar.
Yep.
Because his parents' dog just got bit by a water moccasin.
Oh, did it? Take it to the vet or no?
Oh yeah, he survived and everything.
Look, that snake is still down there, just cruising the water.
Oh yeah, I see him all the way
See him
down there.
there? He just cruising.
Uh-huh. Where'd you get this lure?
That, where'd I get that? That one might have been Academy.
Yeah?
Or else Olson's Bait Shop in Fort Worth. He's got a really good setup out there. Olson's Bait Shop. My buddy AJ owns AJ's Tackle in Kennedale.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah. Brand new, right off of Kennedale Parkway. You know
Yeah,
Kennedale,
no, I know Kennedale Parkway. I've worked over there.
Just look up AJ's Tackle Box. That's my buddy.
Huh. I'm gonna check that out if I'm working in the area, because I work in Kennedale quite a bit.
Yeah, he's another. He does some YouTube videos. He does stuff on social media. Tell him my thing. Tell him TEXASVIPER sent me. He'll start laughing. He'll go, okay, heck yeah, let's get a deal on me. It's funny. When I fish locally, it sounds corny, but everywhere I go, like if I go to anywhere on Lake Arlington, let me find out TEXASVIPER.
Oh, that's so cool.
The videos, when you tag them properly, anybody that watches fishing, anybody that generally fishes likes to watch fishing videos.
Yeah.
Or how-tos or best baits for this and that, and then it'll naturally show you like Arlington videos and such. I don't know how many times I go to Lake Arlington, the Trinity, anywhere like the Trinity, around the Trinity Park and Fort Worth and everywhere, Lake Worth. TEXASVIPER, that's the first thing AJ said when I met him. I went in there, he goes, TEXASVIPER, how'd I know you'd be in here? I started laughing. My girl's like, oh my God, not again. He's like, just don't. You're going to get him a bigger head than he thinks he already has. It's like, I don't think nothing. I just fish and crack out videos, you know. And my channel started because I got a buddy, my best friend, is the worst, he's the worst net man you've ever seen. I'll net all his fish for him, and so he can showcase for pictures, this and that, and we'll be out there, we'll be drinking beers and whatnot, so he'll get tanked up. So when I catch one, he goes falling down trying to grab it, you know, and he loses it. Oh, Josh never catches shit, he tell everybody else. I'm like, is that right? Well, I'm gonna strap 4K to my damn forehead. I'm gonna start a damn channel, and I'm gonna showcase every fish I've ever caught. You can never say that again, Mike. I caught like a 6-foot alligator gar. I don't know why, we're trying to drag it up a really steep bank, and he went down there to grab it, and he had it. This is when I first started fishing for gar, and he fumbled it and lost it. I'm like, you son of a gun. He's just laughing, but then every bass and every fish he catches, I'm like, here you go, buddy, there's yours.
Way more inexperienced than me, and I'm not very experienced myself.
Yeah.
It's two idiots trying to catch a fish.
Anything you do for a long time, it'll just start to become natural.
Yeah.
The way you can get good at something is just keep doing it over and over and over.
I don't know. I've only been fishing for how long now?
Your whole life?
Yeah, 14 years, I guess.
Yeah, since you were probably 5.
Yeah.
Yep. But when you really start just getting obsessed with targeting specific species and you know the exact equipment to use. Oh shit! I don't know why I thought that bird. I was like, good God! I thought it went through the trees. And, oh my man, what a cat! How is that not just getting crushed right now? Something tells me when we get back down to that other spot, and back towards those spots over there, it better be popping. Whopper plopping. And key is the equipment too. Like I said, I really just started fishing like heavily a few years ago, but for bass specifically, maybe a year and a half ago. And just one thing I learned, I don't know how many, you'll lose all kinds of stuff. Why'd you lose it? You had shitty line, and you were throwing too big of a bait on a too light of a rod, or you were doing something. And when you really start, like, cause you can just feel that. If you hook up to a fish, you don't feel like you're gonna lose a darn thing on that one. You know what I mean? Because the hooks are good on that plopper. It's a strong rod, strong line. You can hit a big hook set and you can damn near bulldog it in.
Yeah, but that's why I don't even want to touch my poles right now, because if I caught something, I know that line would probably snap.
As long as you got you can catch, as long as you got that your slack on it, your drag set right, you'd be all right, but.
I think I swear it's 10 pound.
Yeah, I got 8 pound on some of my light rods, and I'll bring them out here with just a jig or something. I'll just really let my drag out a little bit real loose. So if I do hook something, it can run like hell for a while, and I can play it accordingly. You don't want to have it set to where it breaks on the hook set, you know. I just thought when I seen it on there, it was pretty badass. Matte black with blue, green eyes.
It's pretty.
And then I got out here. You want to try this?
Sure.
Catch up. You never know. Keep zinging them.
You want any sunscreen or anything?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I put a little something on it before I left.
I can feel my neck burning.
these bastards up. Ooh. Gonna make you work for it. Sure, we could head down a little further or head back that way, depending on what y'all want to do.
I'd really leave it up to you. It's your spot. If you think the other spot's going to be biting now, let's go back.
Yeah, we can start working our way back there.
Okay.
We'll just take the bank. We'll go from here to like where you seen that one jump. Fish that. We'll pop out in that corner and kind of go around that little area right there, and then kind of hit it on stages on the way back. Can we head back the way we came, but do it along the bank this time? It'll be shaded over there too.
Here you go, sir.
Right. Yeah, usually where I fish for gar, a couple of my spots in Dallas, the trees won't even break over the ridge onto you until about 10:30, 11, and by then you've done caught fish and you're ready to go. So I get there at 6 usually.
At 6?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
6, like when the sun's first just starting to come up. Hike through this little jungle area and come out on that bank, man, and you'll see the backs of monsters, just infested with them. On these videos online, people, the first thing they say, "Where's this spot? Where's the exact location?" It's like, calm down. It's like, if I tell you, then Tom, Dick, and Harry's out there.
Right.
You know, trying to fish the hell out of it. There's many spots like that. It's like, just go throughout the Dallas area, where there's more so alligator gar than needlenose, and you'll find.
Yeah, I was telling them that I'd bring Hudson out here, but probably not Bradley.
We could probably cut through here and pop out on that fish, that little point right there, and then kind of go back around into those other spots. You got everything? Easy to lose stuff in this tall shit. It's my usual little route. Not too bad. But let's go ahead and cut the route through here. I don't even see that damn tree last time. Been so long since I cut through here, I forgot this damn tree was here. May have been a little easier to go around, but we'll be alright. Right around this tree will be alright. There we go. Got shovel right through out here last week, and right through out here. We'll see what they do. It shot from the bank about 10 feet out, then it dips down. There's like a valley in the middle with shallow shores here. You can throw whichever one.
I want to check yourself for ticks real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna do that with all.
Oh, you have your shirt tucked in.
Yep.
Do
He's done this before.
that. Yeah. I was just telling him earlier, I killed the biggest tick I think I've ever seen on me.
Out here? Or?
Yeah, just earlier.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that tick's huge.
Yeah, there are some.
Yeah, luckily the one I killed was just crawling down my arm. He hadn't latched on yet.
Yeah, that's how mine was too. Didn't bit me or anything.
It's weird because like I'll look all over the shrubbery and brush, I never see them, but
Right.
only time I see them is on me.
Yep.
They're good at what they do. The ones I caught here last week are like where you're at, like right here, like straight out and coming back. They just and I hit the same one. I think in that video you see a couple blow ups, and then I finally get them. Because when they're hitting, they're not picky. Like you'll miss it and they'll go right after it again. You think, oh, I know what that is. I ain't gonna do that again. They'll do it again and again. That's kind of what I was casting last time. And then on the way back to me, they'd hit it right about right there. It was pretty shallow up out until that point. I've heard whole families of coyotes just like, they might have been maybe 100 yards from you. You hear the babies like calling for their mama, and then you hear the mom bellowing, and they're used to no life out here, just them, so they're not dealing with modern society. When they see you, they're spooked. I was on the other side of the bank right here. That's when I caught that 10-pound
Oh yeah.
channel cat on a chatterbait.
That's funny.
Looks like it's more humid than it was last week.
It is definitely humid out here.
I think there was more of a breeze though, that's what it was by. I'll watch it hit when my battery's dead on the GoPro. Yeah, when it rains a bunch and I know the ground's pretty soft, I'll literally park at the street and walk that what we drove in.
Yeah, that's smart.
But man, I tell you what, by the time you're done fishing for however long and you're tired, like it's real hot like this, that hike back, you're like, oh man. Not too bad though. On this specific bend right here, this is probably where I've caught the least fish. I just figured we'd try it just on the way back over to the good spots.
Yeah, might as well.
You just never know. I mean, last week I caught more here than I did before. So sometimes you pass over a spot, the next time you come through, it's like, oh my God, why have I been passing it, you know? One girl said she caught a 10-pounder in here.
Bass?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
From Midlothian. She's seen I was fishing live on YouTube, and she's like, "Oh, I know that spot. Are you from Midlothian?" And I'm like, "Hey, whoa, don't start blabbing in the chat." They just messaged me or whatever. She's like, "Yeah, I literally caught the only double digit I ever caught in that creek."
Wow.
I'm like, I wouldn't doubt it, because I mean, I caught 7-pounders. I wouldn't mind dropping a kayak in and heading all the way down the creek out into the lake with live scope.
That's probably what my brother would do. He likes kayaking. I like kayaking, but to an extent.
You what?
To an extent. He's on a kayak. He'll be out there for 6 or 7 hours, and I just don't like fishing that long.
Yeah, barely be able to stand up.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, something like
Get yourself?
that. Yeah, like a little hurt.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go back near where we, not right where we started, but that spot where we spent some time underneath them trees. That way we got plenty of time to fish the shit out of that when we get back over there.
Looks like we're moving.
Hotter it gets.
You know how many waters we have left?
2.5.
Okay.
Something living in there. A little log right here. Now this is literally poison ivy. Like I said, make sure you just throw your clothes in the washer when you get home. This is that area where you were getting hung up on the tree.
Yeah.
Oop. So we can fish this area. I usually hook up real good. And back over here. Hopefully all this movement's a good sign I'm seeing. Because literally it could be 20 minutes, it could be an hour later. Usually you come back and it's really fired up. Hopefully. Yeah, that has a good chance of getting hit. That's a good little swim jig.
Yeah, I brought my poles. I might as well try to use them.
Any time of the season,
Yeah, that's right. Way too low.
you never go wrong with a swim jig anywhere you go, any time of the year.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I've hooked up, like I said, to more big fish in my life right here along this damn bank and right here. This whole area right here. Hey, right where your dad's at? So I cast a lot of times from down here way to where he's at, and I've hooked him so many times down there and brought him back over here. Tree, you might have to get away from that tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I just come right. Got him.
I was like, what is that?
Was that right when you was bringing it in?
It was right as I dropped it. He grabbed it as soon as I dropped it. I was like, what just grabbed that? What?
It's like, wait a minute, is it? Yep. They love those swim jigs. That's good, a little creature bait.
Picture? Sure. I'll get his picture real quick.
That's good. Well, that's a good sign because that makes me.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Hold him close to the camera.
Heck yeah. So the top, then that was a swim jig.
Yeah, that was a little swim jig.
So let me.
Hey, I got something off my pole. How about that?
Is that your first one on that one?
Yeah. Well, here. That's funny.
Yeah, coming down. It's good though. Come down that bank. I'm telling you, this ain't hit it yet. They're right underneath us. You're good to come over here. I was just feeling it out.
Okay.
This is the hot zone. I don't want to be. That's why I'm not even really casting. I'm scared to cast. I don't want to catch a big one that would grab yours if you come through there. You know what I mean? I don't want to get out from you.
I would be hyped if you got a big one.
Maybe just rotate, use that one, and you can grab this one. Just swim. And let me take the.
Oh, cow.
What is it?
Wolf spider.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah. Huge.
Yeah, if they're gonna hit top water, that will smash that rat. I put the biggest bass with those little hooks on that rat. They don't let go. Those little like little razor blades. That's why they're a tangle nightmare if you hit something with. That one?
Oh.
Buddy.
Oh,
Hey, what I tell you? What do you got? A swim jig? You know what? We might have. Big one came off that. See that? Just be careful casting throughout there because there's a gate. Keep that thing moving through there like you're coming over the top of a gate with cables and whatnot. Your best bet, my experience here would say, is come right here where I was at.
Yeah.
And cast right out there with that brush to the left of that brush. I've caught so many. I'm talking, dude. If we catch one, you're gonna see what I'm saying. They're the most vibrant, beautiful monsters you've ever probably caught. That brush, that little brush pile. On top of my gauge, I guess.
I'm still trying to figure out my.
Yeah, they're liking your little creature bait. I'm gonna rig. You know what? Let me take this down. Which one should I do it with? Let me do it with the Abu. Yeah, come back through there. If I hook it, I'm literally gonna hand you the pole. Did it? Huh? We might need to put either. They're liking a little creature. Oop, bring it in quick. Yeah. Bring it in quick if you got a.
My reel is messed up right now.
Yeah, bring it.
This cheap reel is not liking my own casting.
See, right around that area and off to the right of it. Here, let's see my lures at. Right there's usually big bass city, especially with you throwing chatterbaits and swim jigs like you are. That one did come after it pretty quick, didn't it? And that's a swim jig with a creature on it, creature bait. So, put this one up. Yep, right there.
Come go. Yeah, I'm gonna stop using this. I might put some on my other pole.
Here, let me get my good reel. Let me put my murder kit on there, I call it. Because if they're hitting creature baits and swim jigs and whatnot, this thing is an annihilator.
Oh, another snake.
Oh. Okay, so let's take this off. See what I said? When you kind of come back over here, and God forbid on the other side of this pipe, when we get back over there, that's usually weapons of mass destruction over there. Yeah, if you keep coming down through there and that bank in front of you, you could possibly catch the biggest fish of your life so far. Because believe me, there are just some donkeys in here, and they come out of nowhere sometimes. And you'll feel it right away. It'll be a whole different ball game. Is that your reel?
That was.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That sounded good.
A $15 reel is kind of not having too much fun right now.
All right. Yeah, that's that right there, money straight back to you. I don't know how many times I've had my pole just damn near break in half. Like, oh my god! Try this one. Huh?
A lot nicer to cast.
You feel it fluttering?
Oh yeah.
Yep. If they're hitting that type of stuff, they will just cream that thing. And I got all kinds of different trailers too. So if I don't hit that in a few casts, I can put a paddle tail on there, crawdad.
Do you know if there are crawfish in here?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure there is. Not sure how many and how big. And one day I'm gonna come down here with a hacksaw and just hack all the limbs off that tree.
Yeah. My machine.
Yeah, I was gonna, but there's so many damn. You'd be exhausted trying to hack down the limbs and the walkways out here. Try to run it a couple times, just like little stretches right here. Don't hit that tree though. Yeah, right through out here. This is on me. And sometimes just kind of let it come to a stop and let it go on the ground, play with it a little bit. Sometimes I've just noticed if I just mentally slow down, then it kind of triggers them sometimes. Yeah, this would be the money kayak spot. If you want to drag a kayak down that hill.
My brother would. What about dragging it back up the hill?
Yeah, end of the day. 10-foot kayak. See what I'm saying? You can go low and slow with that thing. You won't hit none of them branches. Where did that one shoot out from? Kind of in the middle by that, to the right of that brush?
Actually, I casted right over there, and he shot at about right in the middle in that brush right there.
Yeah, we'll fish here for a second, and we'll keep going around until we get on the other side of that pipeline at the end.
Yeah, watch out on it.
From you out to that, see that gate? Just know that you can't go too deep. Right where you're pointing, straight out. There's a gate that goes across the whole thing. I've caught a lot right over there too by that little pool by the pipe. You kind of keep on kind of gravitating around. Yeah, like what you just hit in the middle.
So I just had to kill it.
Yeah, if you play all around that area, man, I don't know how I've caught. I don't even know how many bass over there. It's good about this flopper. Keep up above everything. Try to pull some fish out from underneath the gates. And if you walk like all the way to where you're at, or over, see the tall weeds up to the right of your lure. If you fish off that point right there, you can do really quick little casts without any risk of getting caught up on that gate. Oh shoot! That's a quick way to herd message. That's a good money right there. All up along that pipe, back over to you, that's the money zone. I knew that was going to happen. Just, you see that? Out of all the places on earth it could have just went. The one.
I'm gonna grab my stuff, so I'm gonna walk up there a bit.
Yeah, let's get back over there. Finish your ride over there.
We're gonna walk parking authority, I think.
Oh. What's up, AJ? Yes, sir, AJ. How you doing? Oh, shit. Oh, are these? Oh shit! Almost lost my shades. So there's a nice little trail right here we can hop around. Get over there, path of least resistance.
See my other pole up there?
The which one?
Oh, I have his. Oh no, you have my pole.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
I have your other one.
Oh okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I know I had two. But I had that one at yours. I just leaned up against the tree. Right. Really? Gosh, damn it. Damn whopper flopper like to grab any and everything. Come on, fish. Woo! Freaking hot. It's a good sound. That's a nice little shallow bank. The shallow bank goes out about 10 feet, and it does like it's almost like a V throughout here, over into a deeper hole right there. So if I was you, I would just pass the heck out of this, the pipeline in the bank area. Hopefully the big dogs come out to play. Oh yeah. It's usually how it happens too. Because both y'all are in the money spots. So you can cast them right here if you want to. I'll back up out of your way that we can cover as much water as possible. Yeah, that's the zone right there. Oh, nice. Really? Oh, on the rat too. Yeah. Man, they're liking that little rat. fast along that pipeline. You should almost stand on that pipeline and with that rat and try to fish it on the that little ridge. I'm curious what that thing would do over here. Yeah, like right where he just landed that. Probably more bass in my life I've caught there and where we were just out by that tree over there. Something about that. Yeah, right, that's the money right there. Right where he's at. Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
I'm trying to tell you. When I just get done saying, I go, money, the second his lure hit the water. That is just, that was a good sized little one, wasn't it?
wow, that was definitely a good size.
He'll come up again. Trying to tell you. Oh my God. Closer to that rod, closer to the rod. Yeah, underneath there like this. Who the hell wants to come to my house, you know? Get the heart. You got the jig? You got that? I would almost. You can actually walk out on this pipe and damn near take that into like this. You can damn near jig it down there, right in front of their face. He's coming over the top and they're looking at him. With that. Those things look good as hell. They see their tail moving. just hit and jig and kind of go back and forth with it, it's damn near a guarantee. Like I stand on a pipeline and just go like this and move it around, and you'll. I don't know how many times 5 pounders right there. Sometimes it's when the lure stops and then starts moving, kind of focusing. I was telling you about the crush big one like this now. Yeah, right where that rat just hit, I try to target that exact point from anywhere along this bank and to play around in that area. Because from there, the bank all the way to here is just crushers. Watch one bite it now. Hit right around there too. That's that little hole I was talking about. You could damn near kind of, like I said, if you go like this, and just like kind of where he's going, if you literally go like this, kind of just back and forth, you go damn near ain't even got to do a cast half the time. Try to jig a little bit right. Yeah. Yeah. Came off? Are the hooks ain't bent on that damn thing, are they? See, they're going after the damn top water. I wonder why the hell they ain't hitting the fly. Again? Did he hit it again?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I better come over there. If you do want to, I can put a rat on that one you got.
Oh, I'm okay.
Okay.
Just trying to bounce it right here.
Yeah, that hole you're coming across, I've caught some fucking, I mean, I don't know how many 4 or 5 pounders right there. Hell, I wrapped one around that log you're coming up next to before. He was still on it when it broke off. I was so mad. Oh no, my battery. He's throwing a topwater rat over there, you guys. He keeps getting blow up after blow up.
boom. Right.
Wait a minute, I think I got another one. Usually how it happens too. You'll be in most fires.
Oh yeah.
Overdoing it a little bit, next thing you know. He says, what? Rats are playing over here?
You rats are playing around over here.
All hands on deck, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can keep that rat too.
You sure?
Yeah, you got some luck on it. Pay it forward next time.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah. Yeah, those rats, I love those rat bites. It's wild, man. They look so real. It's like, you know the fish can't help it. Oh, damn it. Let me put this damn GoPro up.
Well,
Get what?
oh, I threw a rattle trap down in there when I was changing baits, and it seems to be stuck in something now.
Oh, inside in the bag.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Sounds like a pliers deal.
All right.
Rip it out of there.
Take the knife to get it.
All right.
Oh no, what the?
It's like I barely brought enough water. Half the time I forget to drink water. When they're hitting real crazy, next thing you know, you're dehydrated and almost falling down. You're like, what in the world? I need to drink water.
I'm dehydrated right now.
Keys, yeah.